What's good, y'all? It's been kind of a crazy week on these YouTube streets, and we're gonna get into everything that's been going on, at least the things I've seen regarding foot on neck. I don't know, foot on neck, it just don't roll off the tongue, so we're just gonna refer to foot on neck as foot or FON from now on. So, foot came on these streets a week ago. Initially, they had a channel called the Discord Chronicles, and they recorded a video regarding Chrissy and her mattresses. And according to other videos that Foot made, she said that Chrissy struck her channel. I believe she posted some video evidence of that. And she also said she tried to strike Chrissy back, and that resulted in her channel being taken down. So then she comes back to make Foot on Neck and Foot on Neck Reloaded, which was, the backup, whatever. So when she makes this channel, I guess she obviously always had this intention of blasting the reactors. I didn't mention that Foot on Neck came from LSA. If y'all don't know what Lipstick Alley is, it's the alley, it's grungy, it's dark over there. It's basically where people go to talk shit all day, every day. If you go over there, there's pages on pages on pages of people just talking crap about Liv and Jazz and Chrissy, and it's not like the reactors. It's not like what the reactors do. Like the reactors, most of them, they have like a line of professionalism, because I guess some of them, they do get paid for this. But on LSA, they're just like dragging a body, baby hairs. It's crazy. It's nasty. I recently made an account. I don't know, before that, I was trying to make an account, and I don't know, I would never get approved. I would make my account, sign in, and then next time I try to sign in, it wouldn't work. It really don't have no account, so I never got approved. However, this time I used a different email address, and I did get approved, and it's crazy over there. Strongmommy Chrissy thread probably got 300 pages. I think Liv's and Jazz's threads had 500 pages, but there's also different threads. So I don't know why they transfer from thread to thread. One thread will get closed, and it'll be Strongmommy Chrissy part 2, and then I guess that thread will close, and they'll move it to another thread. It's crazy. It's crazy over there. But yeah, she came from the Strongmommy Chrissy thread, but her name over there was Bentley Davis, which is Jasmine's dog's name. But anyway, yeah, they came from LSA, and I guess I just got a vengeance for all these reactors, the vendetta against these reactors. Is that the right word? I think it's vendetta. She got a vendetta against all these reactors. She really wants them to stop reacting, I think. That's exactly what she said. She wants them to stop making videos or whatever the case. Girl, it's crazy. So let's get into her hit list. And I heard there's another hit list on LSA. Don't get me wrong, I got an account. I be in the alley sometimes, but I don't be over there like that. But I did hear that there's another hit list on LSA of reactors to expose. I seen it in the comments somewhere. Don't know where, but on this lady, who I'm talking about? But on Foot's hit list, we're going to discuss people that she talked about and the people that she didn't get to. Of course, the mommies, Strongmommy Chrissy, Liv, Jazz. She already made videos on those 3. She said that Ming was on her hit list. The reactors, she made videos on Quelz, TMR, the Erics, Yanni, it's Lala. That's all I could think of off the top of my head. I did see that she intended on making videos about, she said Cutie Squad. She said Blahma was supposed to be her next live video before her channel got taken down. She said Nisi was on her hit list. Nisi, I assume, being Gerard's sister, his stepsister, whatever the case. That's what I could think of off the top of my head. and she made some videos on TMR. Well, everything I guess that she released was public records. I'm assuming she dropped some. She got tax money. She dropped some money to get all these background checks and reverse searches, because she did say that for the Eric, she reverse searched her P.O. box to get her information, something like that. So she's claiming that all this stuff is public information, I guess, and I guess that's why she thinks it's alright to put these people information out there, because it's all public records. So she released like pictures of the inside of TMR's house, but they're like realtor pictures. You know, like when you're apartment hunting, or I'm from New York City, so, or house hunting for you guys who have space, and you know, you're searching and you get to see the pictures of the houses and stuff like that. It was one of those. She made a whole video about it. She said allegedly, she didn't say allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, I didn't verify this information. She said that TMR's current husband has a conviction for the R word, RAPE. Now, I believe TMR has a new man. She's not with this man that she's married to. Foot said that they couldn't find any evidence of divorce, so she's assuming that they're still married. And prior to them being married, I guess back in the day, or whatever, I didn't confirm it, he was convicted of the R word, and she's saying that TMR made the conscious decision to marry a RAPIST. Which is crazy. That's kind of crazy. She said that she married him and had kids by him. I don't follow TMR like that. So yeah, I've seen TMR thing pop up over the years, but I never really got into her until the last couple months. It still was like, I only watched her reaction videos, so I don't know what's going on in her personal life. Oh, also, Foot is trying to shut down Melvie Rose Beauty. Like she says, she's called the FTA, the health department. She said some other agency that I don't remember, but she's basically like reporting that TMR is running this skincare business out of her home. I don't know, I'm kind of flip-floppy on this, because it's like, this lady trying to feed her family, and I believe like you got to think twice before taking money out of people's mouth. Even when I was a manager, I would think twice before like really reporting certain shit, or really trying to get somebody fired, because you know they got to feed their family. Like, that's not something to just do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, TMR has a family to feed. She's trying to shut down Melvie Rose. She's trying to make TMR stop making videos. Like, that's messed up, because at the end of the day, word on the streets is that whoever this person is, whoever Foot is, they have a family too. And it's messed up if somebody that you didn't know, that you never did nothing to, is purposely trying to get you fired from your job. I don't know, I'm one of those people, is like, you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. But on the flip side, there is a reason why there are laws in place for things like this. Like Melvie Rose Beauty, like her brand is skincare, and that's very serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stuff that people are putting on their bodies. These people may have certain conditions that they're trying to remedy, like eczema, and if they're just using a product that may not be to the standard that they expect it to be, it could have side effects, or it's just not the best situation. Like, realistically speaking, you don't know what's getting into creams that people is mixing up in their house. You don't know what's going on, for real. You don't know where they're storing these chemicals. You don't know if they're mixing this stuff up in a bowl that they just served fried chicken out of last night. I'm not saying that TMR is doing any of that, but I'm just saying that when you purchase skincare, you expect it to be from a facility that is clean and professional. Now, I understand that Melvie Rose's clients more than likely knows that they're made in this lady's kitchen or wherever. Like, they're well aware of the fact that it's made in her home. But if something were to happen, these people would kind of be, they would be stuck. You know what I'm saying? All I'm basically saying is that there are reasons why there's laws and there's whatever agency is in charge of the stuff that goes in our bodies. Like, things will go wrong. It's supposed to be made in a professional environment. I know the pandemic got a lot of us making body creams and lip glosses in our house, but unfortunately, you got a snitch on your hands, so you might have to do something. She came for the Erics. What did she say about the Erics? She was just, I think she showed pictures of the Erics' house, of the Erics' house. She was saying that the Erics and TMR were trying to like strike her channel down. Yeah, the tea was pretty cold. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the tea was cold. She wasn't really saying nothing. She was doing a lot of dragging these women and dragging the way they look, and honestly, I'm not into all of that. Don't get me wrong, I like a good laugh, but I don't know, it's a certain way that people drag that it just don't be funny to me. Like, I'm from New York. Like, the way we do it up here, I enjoy it. I don't know, like, other people, they just don't be funny. So yeah, I don't remember much of what she said about the Erics, because she didn't say nothing about these ladies, honestly, besides showing their houses. I don't know if she showed their addresses. I didn't look for that information, so maybe I didn't see it. But as far as I saw, like, she showed their addresses, their real names. Like, we already knew the Eric's name, I think. I don't think that was a secret. But yeah, it was boring. She didn't really have anything to say about the Erics. But what I will say personally about the Erics, I guess it's kind of an unpopular opinion. I don't think I've ever seen anybody really say it. I don't know if Foot said it. Maybe she kind of did, because I know I seen Erica respond, and Erica was like, I'm from the hood. But I really feel like Erica tries too hard to be black. Like, I understand that she has, not even to be black, she's not trying to be black, but just too hard to, I guess, I don't know what she's trying to do, but like, when she starts her lives, that she's like, what's good, you guys? Like, what's popping? Like, what's good in the hood? Like, girl, you know you do not talk like this. Like, and it's like, you don't have to do all of that. Like, I'm sorry, but like, she just comes off as like this. When she's doing that, she comes off as like this old lady who's like just trying to be hip, trying to be down. You know, like, she's just doing the most. And girl, like, your fan base is black, and they've been black before you started doing that. Like, you don't have to do that. It's a little cringy. And also, it needs to be said, the Erics is always talking about how dumb Jazz is, but she be saying some dumb shit too. She be saying some dumb shit. She be misspelling just as much shit as Jasmine. You know, that is something that Foot said. She said that the Erics had a second grade education. And I'm not saying she does, but she be giving off slow vibes more than a little bit at a time. But I do enjoy her content. I'm gonna leave it at that. Who else did Foot cover? Yanni Bonnie B. She exposed Yanni's name, and she showed Yanni's grandmother's house. And she said that Yanni's grandmother owned her house for quite some time, and she bought it for a low price. And congratulations to Yanni's grandmother. Hey, like, I don't see the tea she's spilling. It's like, I must be from the slums of the motherfucking universe, because we live in shoeboxes in New York City. Like, houses? Wow. But I'm from Brooklyn. Like, I'm from Bed-Stuy. Ain't that many houses over there. It's a couple, don't get me wrong. It's a couple. But it ain't that many houses. Niggas be having apartments. Niggas don't be owning shit. So, like I said, congratulations to Yanni's grandmother. I don't see what she was exposing. At least Yanni's grandmother has property that she can give down, that she can pass down to her family when she passes, whenever that is, you know. Hopefully no time soon, you know what I'm saying. But, like, I don't understand how that's a drag. I guess some of y'all's extra bougie, but I'm not. And I feel like that's a great thing. Like, she got a house. However small, however big, she got a house and that's hers. You feel me? Also, she was talking, I don't know, the tea on Yanni Bonnie B was cold. She wasn't really saying anything that Yanni hasn't said herself. Yanni said that, oh, her car's out of commission. Yanni said that, oh, her grandmother's here, her grandmother's upstairs. Like, this girl, she didn't expose anything. And it's like, you're trying to shame people for not having, she was trying to shame Yanni for not having a car. But I believe that Yanni said that she does have a car, that is broken, it doesn't work, whatever. A lot of y'all don't know what it's like to live in these big metropolitan cities, especially like New York City, especially like Jersey. You don't need to have a car out there. Like, does she still get to where she needs to go? Does she still do what she needs to do? Car or no car, is she getting to the airport to catch her flights, to take her trips, her vacations? Oh, okay. So it's like, what are you saying? Doesn't Uber exist? Can she afford to get Ubered everywhere she needs to go? She ain't came on here and said she was stuck in a house because she didn't have ways to get nowhere. So I don't see how that's a drag. Y'all must not know that the bus out there is like $1.30. Like, it's literally a couple quarters. So she really don't need to drive. It's not a drag. Who else did she mention? So for Time Talks with Quelz. Once again, the tea was cold. She said Quelz's real name. She didn't show what Quelz was. She said that she knows people where Quelz is from, and she knows people that knows her. And I think and that was about it. Like, I don't know. She was saying that she was going to make more videos about these people exposing the information, but it's like, she didn't make them. Her channel got taken down. And then I saw last night, that her channel was back up. But this morning, just a few hours later, it's not even up yet, I see that the channel's down again. Can't find it. So she didn't make no more videos about these people, and the tea that she did drop was pretty cold. What else was it? Oh, I was on Quelz. Yeah, the tea was cold. Quelz made a response video when the tea she dropped on herself, baby. It was piping hot. Piping hot. Like, my tongue is still having, you know, that sensation on it when you burn it. I guess, you know, that burn on it. And that shit just be on it, and you just messing with your tongue all day because it feel funny because you burnt it. Yeah, my tongue is still burnt from that video. My next video, I'm going to make a reaction to it because, Quelz, baby, we need to talk. We need to talk. Who else was it? She made videos about life of Kiara. I don't know who that is. Or Kiara's life. I don't know who that is. She was supposed to have interviewed Rod's alleged baby mama. She conducted an interview with somebody. She said she believes them. But the little clip she dropped, that girl, it didn't sound convincing to me. I can't recall exactly what was said, but she had dropped like a little clip of a girl talking, and I'm just like, side eye. You feel me? So, my opinion about this whole situation is that she is in the wrong. Like, she's in the wrong. There's a big difference between reacting to what people put on YouTube, what people put on their Patreon, what people put on social media in general. There's a big difference between reacting to what people choose to put out about themselves and you literally doing the most to snoop into their lives, like literally trying to find out what their name is, reverse searching their P.O. boxes, pay for these background checks. And it's like, she had mentioned that she's been, what did she say? She kind of mentioned that she's been stalking these women for a while. Like, she's been doing this research for a while. She's been compiling all of this information for some time. And that's kind of, it's giving stalker vibes. It's giving crazy. It's giving deranged. It's giving way too much time on your hands. And I also feel like, especially with the TMR situation, I feel like she's trying to shut down TMR's business out of spite. She's not doing it out of concern for her customers. So I feel like that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Also, like, this is a very dark sector of YouTube. Like, I was talking to my boyfriend about it, and he was like, yo, I don't want no parts. Like, nah, that's crazy. I don't want no parts. And I was just briefly summing up what goes on. Like, not even what goes on. I was just telling him, these people make videos, these people react, this person then came and started dropping these people information. And he was just like, I don't want no parts over there. Like, this is a very dark sector of YouTube. And the same way that these women have opinions on the mommies or even other reactors, the same way Foot is crazy and deranged and is going to sit here and put these people's information out. You think it's only one crazy and deranged person watching these reactors? Like, there's over 1,000 pages on LSA, probably over 2,000. If there's 3 Strongmommy Chrissy threads, like, there's probably over 2,000 pages of people dragging the mommies, dragging the reactors. Like, there's a lot of crazies out there, and it just takes one to be like, oh, where does person live? I want to go mess with them or show up at their house for whatever reason. Like, people are crazy. You see the way somebody felt the need to take pictures of Chrissy's dumpster to say that Chrissy abandoned her house. Like, what if Chrissy had been there? You feel me? Like, people think they know everything. They think they know that she got evicted and that she's out of that space. And now they can just come on her property and take pictures and drill holes in the gate or something. Like, it's crazy because they had originally took a picture inside the gate. And then, I guess once Chrissy said she was calling the law or whatever, they came back and they put a hole in her gate. And then they took another picture, like, from the hole. So they can say, like, oh, I took a picture from the hole. I was never inside the gate type situation. Like, people are crazy. They could show up on your property and do who knows what. And if you're there, anything could happen. Like, a lot of these reactors have families. And there's no excuse for that, especially if you're a woman with a family. Like, that's crazy to even want to do that to another mom. And also, like, I feel like it'd be different if she wanted to sit there and react to the personal videos that these women put out. Like, personal stuff these women put out. TMR has a vlog channel. Fran has a vlog channel. I didn't mention Fran, but she did a video on Fran. It was cold, and I don't really watch Fran, so I wasn't really interested. For those who don't know, Fran is Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. Also, these comments were crazy. The comments are crazy. I should have took some screenshots. Next time, I'm going to do my due diligence and take some screenshots. But I did see a lot of, comments. I noticed that Reese was kind of kikiing in the comment section, which I found to be very weird because if this person is dragging the entire reactor sector, basically, it kind of struck me as odd that Reese felt very comfortable in the comments. I believe I saw her in the comments of 2 or 3 videos. It was definitely more than one. I know one was a TMR video. I don't remember what the other two were, but two were who knows how many more comments she left. But yeah, she was definitely using the comment section as her playground, and she felt very safe for some reason. And there was some comment left on one of the videos, and this person was basically like giving them a list of people that they should make videos on. And I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I do remember most of the names they said. They said Nisi, they said Marseille, they said Fifi TV, they said Reese, and I remember Foot replying. She was like, Nisi and BBL are on my list. She said she didn't know who Fifi was. I think it was another content creator in that comment that she didn't know who they were. And she put Reese ... like she didn't have anything to say about Reese. Not that she was on her list, not that she wasn't on her list, not that she didn't know Reese. It said Reese ... Kind of strange. The fact that she doesn't want to share how she feels about Reese, and the fact that Reese is so comfortable just dropping puke emojis and whatever else she was saying. So that was a little off. I don't know if Reese has anything to do with this, but she seems to have a sense of security in the situation. She knows that she's good. She ain't got nothing to worry about. She's having a good time over there on that channel. I want you guys to leave your opinions on the situation. Do you feel like it's okay for her to release these women's public information because it's public information? Or do you feel like this is not okay? Did you catch Foot on Neck while they were at channel? Did you see the tea that was spilled over there? Did you guys think it was tea, or did you guys think it was kind of cold like me? Let me know. My next video, I'm definitely going to talk about Sofa Time Talks with Quelz.